AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit right here in town. Traxxas brought back the glory days of monster truck racing with the new Bigfoot 4x4 with BL2S brushless power and Traxxas' toughest 4x4 driveline. Bigfoot 4x4 comes outfitted with a clipless Bigfoot number 8 body and factory installed extreme heavy duty components to take the most brutal punishment in stride. From the stadium to your own backyard, Traxxas delivers all day fun and excitement with the new Bigfoot 4x4 monster truck. Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it. Congrats to LHS softball player Austin Miser. I think I said that right. She signed her letter of intent to continue her softball career at Blue Mountain Community College, and that photo is courtesy of the Oregon Lightning Facebook page. The LeGrand girls basketball team won one and lost one over the weekend in Pendleton. They fell 35-28 to Columbia River, Washington, and then they turned around and beat Scappoose 57-54. They play tomorrow at 7 p.m. Mountain Time in Nyssa. The boys lost both of their games over in Pendleton over the weekend, falling to Clarkston 56-49 and Estacada 54-39. They play Skyview over there in Idaho on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. LHS boys wrestling took second place in the Ranger Classic over the weekend. They had 4 individual champs at 106, Darren Golzo, at 120, Bragan Anderson, at 157, Riley Krantz, and at 165, Tommy Belding. That's a pretty good showing. This next weekend is the Milenberg for the boys, so get out there and check that out. It's a fun tournament. The LHS girls wrestling team won the Knife River Invitational to start the defense of their state championship. They had 3 individual champs. At 110, Elena Verdugo. At 145, Paige Allen. And at 190, Maddie Armstrong. Senior Paige Allen was also named the most outstanding wrestler of the tournament. EOU women's wrestling had 4 champions at the Lady Mountaineer Open over the weekend. At 103, Nayeli Flores-Roque. At 110, Telsarina Walter. At 131, Anna Rodriguez. And at 145, Liv Weber. The men dropped their duel versus Clackamas on Friday and then had 4 places on Saturday at the Clackamas Open, but no champions. EOU women's basketball dropped both of their games this weekend. On Friday, they lost to OIT 69-50, and on Saturday they lost to Southern 72-59. They're 0-2 in the CCC, 4-3 overall, and they will host College of Idaho this Saturday at 4 p.m. up at Quinn. EOU men's basketball started their quest for a CC title this weekend as well. They lost a heartbreaker on Friday. They blew a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter to drop the game to OIT 85-81, but then they turned around and got redemption on Saturday, winning 70-67 over the Raiders. They host CVI on Saturday at 5 o'clock as well up at Quinn, so get up there and support the Mounties. EOU women's volleyball came to an end on Saturday in the round of 8 at the national tournament. They lost for the 4th time of the year to Southern in 5 sets. They started out really good. They were up 2-1, and they just couldn't seal the deal. And Southern was our, Achilles heel this year. We couldn't beat them. They beat us twice during the regular season, once in the CCC championship and once in the round of 8 at the national tournament. I think the NAIA needs to do a better job of seeding. Not only did we have College of Idaho in the same pool as Corbin at the national tournament, but EOU and Southern should have never met in the quarterfinals. I think it should have been more like the semifinals, or like maybe even on opposite sides of the bracket. It was a heartbreaker. This EOU team, they were good this year, man, and unfortunately both of the CCC teams that made it to the Final Four lost their semifinal matches. So Southern and Corbin are both out. So we have no representation in the national title game from the CCC. I mean, I would argue that the CCC all around is the best conference in the country when it comes to volleyball. We had 5 teams make the national tournament, and that's unheard of. All region awards were released for volleyball just yesterday as well. Kiana Mack, middle blocker for EOU, was first team all region. Ashton Bales, who's outside hitter for EOU, is also first team All-Region. And then honorable mention All-Region setter is Alexis McMurtry. That's the AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it.